pole, the mother of the Hoodwives. Our fists no folders, talking love to my niggas. Stay up and bold, just bust the hands in the mouths like God is grown. We'll see the time is close, open wares are dormant. Forget the doubt, love the women in here, cause they gave us clout, freedom over power. So tell me what your thought juice is, cause I bring the bottles and the truth is I'ma lay it out for all the fools here. I make it clear, 100 proof pit, ayy. Princess E money, time to cash out. No commando for the shortest, hard clips out. Do a little dance, shake a little ass. I'm just trying to ask, what's your thought juice? Dun dun dun.
Yo, what is up, everybody? It is your girl / boy, Iman Loren like Polo. Happy Thursday to you all. I want to start off by saying happy National Poetry Month and like cha 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 cha, blah 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 blah. Thank y'all for still being here with me. Thank you for being patient and considerate because I was not here last week, and I know you miss me just as much as I miss y'all because that is just the type of familia that we have with each other. But bitches was sick. Bitches was sick the house down, so had to get myself together. But we are still here and flourishing and thriving. I am like so fucking excited for the show that we have today, for our guest that we have today. Someone that I truly consider a hood wife of Chicago, someone who embodies what a hood wife is completely. I'm not going to give no announcements yet, but I want to thank you all for being here for the Real Hoodwives Chicago every Thursday in collaboration and in joint love and family with Chicago for Real Twitch Hub. Y'all are my family. I love y'all. Please make sure that you're tuning in every other Thursday here on Twitch, also on 4/5 Facebook Lives. And we will also be uploading, I will also be uploading the episodes audibly sometime soon. I'm not going to commit myself to a schedule because why do y'all deserve that? No, I'm just playing. Y'all deserve nothing but the best. But why do I deserve to commit myself to a schedule that I'm not going to commit to? Just know that the episodes, we are in our 4th episode. All 4 episodes will be uploaded audibly on 10 platforms via anchor.fm, and that will be uploaded by next Thursday. But thank you. Enough about me, enough about what we do. I am so excited for our guest today. Like I said, I have been fangirling over this person for a very long time. They are a very prominent figure in my community. E-Money loves to serve the looks, loves to serve the fashion. Get into it. Edges by me, braids by me, butterfly clips by the beauty supply store. We're getting into it, right? But our guest is the one and only incomparable Moji, hair extraordinaire, dance extraordinaire, mother extraordinaire. We love her. We love to see it. Please give some love to Moji. Yes. Oh,
thank you so much.
I'm feeling the beads. I'm feeling the wooden wall. I'm feeling the red drape. I'm feeling everything. Blue Dream the house.
So
how you doing?
Okay. I'm doing good. That was such a beautiful intro. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I'm so happy you here. I really am. I really am. We was texting preparing for this, and I was fangirling over you in text messages, but like it feels even more valuable having you here because it's so much thanks of like you fucking with me and believing in me. That's what it really is for me.
Definitely. I saw you on Giovanni, and I was like, who is this girl? I need to meet her. She is so dope. Like I'm definitely fangirling and like honored to be a part. So like, thank you for choosing me and just hyping me up and gassing me up. I really appreciate it because I feel like you are so wonderful and you are so great. So to hear that from somebody I look up to and admire is like everything to me. Thank you.
Thank you. I really admire you and I really look up to you. And like like no shade, but like you hit on a lot of points that I was finna hit on in this interview. So I'm like, where can I rise at? That was a pun, sorry.
Anywhere, anywhere.
Okay.
I got you. I
No,
definitely got
okay.
you.
Okay. So like, but okay. I want to know, like, well, I know who you are, but like, please let us all know who the fuck you are. And like, also for me personally, like, how are you? Like,
Okay.
who are
Where
you
can I
and how are
start?
you? Yeah. So
Okay.
tell us who you are. Tell us who you are.
So I am Moji with the, the dance moves and the hairdos. Cause I like to bring it all. Gotta keep it versatile. So I definitely do hair. I've been doing hair literally my whole life. I
Mm.
do hair for a lot of people on the Chicago scene. I'm trying to be a little more, international with it soon. Soon
Mhm.
it'll come. I like to dance and stuff on Instagram and stuff. Recently, I've been learning like different TikTok dances, which has been so fun. So fun. I'm a new mom, a new single parent, and of a little girl who is just so amazing. Um, life has really been good. Like the pandemic
Mm.
kind of good to me because I got to spend it with my baby.
Yeah.
So the whole first year of her life, I got to be in the house with her, which was really, really nice. And just dancing and playing. She liked to dance and stuff with me too. So it's been interesting being a hairstylist, a mom, and like trying to figure out that balance and stuff like that, as well as the pandemic. It's been
Mhm.
crazy, but I'm so grateful for phones and for TikTok and for Instagram, Twitter, and all of the above because I don't know what I would do without it. It's
Yo,
been nice.
I be seeing you on TikTok hitting that big fanny attention at the
Yeah.
Bentley Van Tanga. Oh, oh,
Hey,
about it. Oh, that.
Wow,
Ah,
wow.
ah, ah,
Yeah, if
ah,
it's
if
then it's
it-
lean, then it's da, da,
that, that,
da.
that, ah,
Yes, yes. I was so thirsty to learn that dance, and I was so glad, like the little music, the
Oh
words,
my
whatever we
god.
want to call that. Because Big Bag was sitting at the event leaving.
That was the most iconic moment I have ever had on this show. Hands
Yes,
down, that was the most iconic moment. Like
that
people are
was
gonna make
so
memes of
fun.
us.
Oh my goodness.
I love that. And
So
like
funny.
I love like I'm so excited for this interview. Like we've had conversations about it, but like I really wanted to thoroughly prepare myself for you because I really admire you. I'm on like you and I share like the philanthropy
Yeah.
um what's the word entrepreneurship uh
You're gonna have to help me out with those
no,
words.
because I lost it. I'm kind of lit right now, but this is the perfect segue. Before I forget, this is a segment called "What's Your Thought Juice?" Dun, dun,
I
dun.
do.
Okay, girl, I got all your thought juices. So
Oh my
as you told
goodness.
me, and I'm gonna send them to you. I'm gonna sanitize them, and I'm gonna bring them to your front door.
Oh,
And
that's so
so
sweet.
your thought juice is what's your thought juice?
It's like a sweet wine, bubbly wine,
Hmm.
something. I really just started drinking wine like more recently, and I really
Hmm.
like it. It's
Yeah,
been doing me right. It's been treating me well, having me
that's
feeling good.
great. So we got you like some sweet wine, rosé champagne. We also got you some
Ooh,
sweet plantain chips.
that is
Right?
my favorite brand, the exact ones I love so much. Thank you. I
So we got
love
you
those.
some spring water,
Yes,
and we also got you some
period.
crumb donuts.
That's my favorite brand of. How did you? Okay, so
So
you must recycle shit from them.
we're gonna make sure all of these get to your front door.
Those are literally my
We're
like
gonna sanitize
three
them real good
favorite.
and make sure that we send them to you.
Thank you. Ooh, I'm gonna have to
Absolutely.
come eat them there in peace because I don't want to
I
share.
mean, look, shit, you're gonna come back. You're gonna come back. Like
I'm
that's
gonna
just
have
the
to come.
deal. That's just
Yes,
the deal.
definitely.
So, in honor of you, I'm drinking. I'm drinking your drink. I'm drinking your drink.
Drink it up me. Take a
I'm
shot
drinking
for
your
me.
drink.
Oh,
Oh,
oh.
oh. No,
Yes,
I was
please.
high as hell, like in the bed playing Monopoly, listening
Yes.
to Drake album. Like
Oh my goodness. Which
best time
one?
in my
Because we have so many. I've been
okay.
listening to So Far Gone like the past 2 days. That's so
Yes,
fire.
that's literally.
Is that what you was
Wait,
listening to?
no, I think we were listening to the Take Care album, the one where he's like at the
Okay.
dinner table. I think his take. We was
Mm,
listening to So Far Gone, but we was also listening to Take Care. Take
mm.
Care is officially his best album because
Take
I can listen
care.
to it like so thoroughly. I
Ooh.
I debate an album if I can listen to it in full, like if I can listen to the whole thing.
Yeah. I
Okay.
feel that way about like all of his albums. I'm very much a Drake fan. I love
Yeah.
it. It's just I love that he stayed consistent. Like keep doing it, keep giving us
Yeah.
great, because that's why we love him.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations are in
Thank
order to
you.
you, first of all, because you are a new mother.
Yes.
Like that shit is like phenomenal.
Thank you. Thank you.
How are you feeling? How is motherhood treating you? Like, do you mind talking about that? I would love to.
So it's been very interesting because it's a certain balance. Because so prior to being a mother, I love doing hair first and foremost. I love it. So I would do hair sun up to sundown every single day, no off days, with no complaints. But now being a mom, I'm like, oh, I gotta spend time with her. Like I
Mm,
can't do that anymore, and it's hard because like she definitely comes first, but like last night, oh my goodness. I don't know if you see my story on Instagram or go to the mall, you will see I'm like, it was midnight. It was 12:30 a.m. I
mhm,
was trying to make this hairpiece and she started crying and I'm like, I gotta stop doing what I love for my number one love. And it's just like I just gotta split my heart up into all like this love and stuff. But
mm,
it's been definitely a transition and just learning how to like coexist with her and how to like make sure she feels loved while
mm,
still being able to like be the boss that I am because it was a hard balance before, but I didn't have anybody to take care of but myself. So now,
mm,
she doesn't know what I'm doing. She doesn't care. When she wants her mommy. So I had her like I'm holding her and braiding at like 1
mm,
a.m. last night trying to make this hairpiece for this project. And it was just really like it was a really like a aha moment that I was going through because I'm like, this is my life. This is Moji, the mother braider, like the mom.
mhm.
I was a mom, but all my kids was kind of grown. Like my they were,
All these
the
bitches
kids
is
I
my
kind of
sons.
like, okay, all of them, but they called me their mom. I didn't call them that, but yeah. So it's interesting, like having a little baby because she needs me, and I just
Mm,
want to give her the world. So that's what really kind of like pushed me to move towards getting the shop and stuff like that because I just want her to have everything she can. I want to set her up straight. I don't want her to have to work for anybody with the
period.
family business. I want her to have good credit. Like I have to
Get
like
her
think,
FAH loans.
okay, we don't even need. I'm trying to have it where she don't even need a loan. Like you know what I mean. So we got to get these
Yeah.
Roth IRAs, all these 501 whatever them plans. I'm trying to get it all okay, and it's just crazy because I really have to think about her first. Like today is like I can't just get up and run away and go outside. I have to make sure I got a sitter. I have to make sure the person is good
Mm,
that's gonna take care of her. Like it's such a like domino effect of me having to be so much more responsible
mhm.
and how it can affect her so drastically. Like it's just crazy. It's overall it's very rewarding, it's very fun and like she's worth everything. She deserves the world. So I'm gonna do anything to make it happen.
I feel that.
Anything.
I know that, and I know that. I know that for sure. How do you like keep that balance of like what is like and like please pardon me, but like what is that line of like, hey, I need to do something for me and you come well, your child always comes first, but like I need to put something for me, chill out for a little baby, for a
Yeah,
little second little baby. You know what I'm saying? What
that
is that
is
line?
hard.
Mhm.
It's very hard. But then I had to realize if for me to be the best mom, I have to be the best me I can be. So I do have to kind of stop and take care of myself. If she gotta cry while I'm in the shower, like she just
Mm.
gotta cry while I'm in the shower. You know, I'm like I'm trying to make it quick, but also I want to enjoy my shower. So like, it's kind of hard when it comes to eating. She always eats first. Like no matter how long it took me to cook, I gotta feed her first until she's full. Then I can eat. And so I had to definitely like prioritize what things I can do before her and what things she has to come first. So when it comes to like eating,
Mm.
she has to come first. If it comes to me taking a shower, I'm gonna just get in the shower and get clean and get dressed. You know, I might let her come
Mm.
in there with me, but it's it's something I'm figuring out because she's only 15 months right now. And also, I mean, it was a shutdown most of her life.
Wait,
So
15
I'm
months. That's like a year,
in 3 months.
3 months.
Yes. So basically, she was born on 2 days before New Year's 2020. So basically, she was born on New Year's 2020.
So she a Scorpio?
Capricorn, Capricorn.
She a
She is a
Capricorn.
Capricorn. Yes.
I'm a
So
Scorpio, but we love a
I
Capricorn, baby.
love Scorpios. I
What you is?
love Scorpios. I'm Aquarius.
Oh, I
Aquarius,
love
Aquarius.
Aquariuses. I admire
Yes.
your fluidity.
Yes. So with the wind, just airy, just go with the flow. So that's also kind of hard being a mom because I'm like, oh, I have to be like strategic. I have to
Dealing with
like,
another personality.
yes. And she is a Capricorn. She likes clothes. She likes shoes. She likes her hair done.
Hey.
She could only say a few words, but I just, it's so crazy. It's so crazy because she is definitely like, she has her own agenda of what she
Mm.
wants to do. But
So do
I'm
you
grateful because
like
I got a great support system. So I get to kind of take care of me a lot, which is nice.
that's beautiful. And like from me to you, from me Iman Loren to you Esmoji, like if I can be a support to you in any way, please let me know.
Oh,
And I
thank
know that the
you.
Hoodwives, we got you as well.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's so beautiful. I love hearing about that. I think it's so important. And like, leading to the next question, like, if you're comfortable, I want to know, like, if like I want to like tap into more about like postpartum depression, like if
Mm,
that is like a thing. And the reason why I'm asking is because like when we see it portrayed a lot in media, especially for Black women, it's like very underscope. Like we don't really see that a lot, or there's like a dramatization that comes with that. Like it's like, oh, like can you like maybe give us some more insight to like what that looks like, what your personal experience looks like? Not making you a spokesperson, but like if you can give us any insight at
yeah,
all.
that's kind of interesting. So I actually suffer like that, but it's one of those things looking back, I know that's what it was, but going through it, it just seemed as if I don't know, like I was in a dark, dark tunnel, like
Mm,
it was so dark and it was just really hard to get through because people can't see it. So
mm,
it's one of those things that's kind of lacks empathy from everybody because nobody can see it. Everybody is just kind of like, you're just a new mom, or that's just it, or it's just baby blues, but it's really a lot deeper than that. And it's one of those things that's hard to help and get and to
mm,
deal with because you can't see it. It's not like a cut. You can't just put a band-aid on it. Also, you can't drink, you can't smoke if you're breastfeeding. Like, say you don't, you can kind of do whatever.
right.
So, I feel like for me that was kind of hard because I'm still nursing. So, having to like kind of sacrifice that,
Mm,
it was really hard to deal with a lot of my emotions because I couldn't like just express myself how I normally would. I couldn't go out and kick it. I couldn't go out and like get drunk. I couldn't smoke. I couldn't do anything. So, it was just kind of hard and you don't sleep. And I mean, if you think about a regular person, if you don't sleep for months on
Wait, you
end,
don't sleep? Like what you mean?
no.
Like like please tell me. I need
Okay,
to know. Like
so
we need to know. Like give us like
newborns,
I want to know like
the TT,
the dark side, because like that to the point that I was bringing about like how postpartum depression is portrayed in media, especially in partnership to like Black women. It's very graphic, very fearful, and I want to know like what that projection of that fear like imposes on like other Black women and Black mothers. It's like Like, no thanks to Tyler Perry,
It's
but like I
kind
always
of
hear like,
hard. Oh, yeah.
no,
I
go
was just
ahead,
gonna
go
say
ahead. I was gonna go to rant.
it's just kind of hard because just in the community itself, we always have to be strong. We always have to be okay. And like just to even admit that you have postpartum or that you need therapy is almost like it's looked down, or people just look at you sideways, or they just kind of think like, oh, you're crazy. And it's just like this could be a temporary thing or this could be a permanent thing depending on how we handle it and how we deal with it. And like a lot of times it's just like, oh, she just got postpartum, like she going crazy, like I don't, just stay away from her, you know what I mean? But you really need like support more than ever. You need people to come and fold your clothes, like you
Mhm.
need people to come and do your laundry and just like cook for you and let you take a nap. Because when I say, so newborns eat every 3 to 4 hours, sun up, sundown, 24/7. So you never get a break. As soon as you put your newborn to bed, like it take them 20, 30 minutes, you know, they fall asleep, but then you only got what 2.5 hours to try to do anything, to try to take a nap. And then as soon as you fall asleep, mind you, you go through labor, which is the most tiring process you could ever go through
Mhm.
in your life. And
Yes,
when it's finished, you
very
don't get to rest. I didn't
right.
realize like you don't get to go to sleep after you have a baby. You have to stay awake. So if you think about a regular human who doesn't sleep for, I mean, I haven't slept through the night since my daughter was born. Since even
Mm.
before she was born, because when I was pregnant, I was so big, it was kind of uncomfortable.
Mm.
So my mindset was like, oh, I can't wait to get through this labor so I could sleep. No, there was no sleep. I still don't sleep through the night because she still eats through the night. So it's like getting 4 hours of sleep is like a once in a blue moon, super exciting accomplishment. And another really bad thing about postpartum is not being able to connect with their baby. Everybody was like, when your baby comes, you're gonna just fall in love with them the first time you see them. I didn't experience that at all. It was
Real facts.
hard
You
because
spinning facts. You are
I
spinning
wanted to.
facts.
And it's like having somebody, you know, we all done dated somebody, or like somebody was trying to talk to us and you don't like them, but you want to like them because they're good. Like
Yes.
that's kind of how it was. I'm like, I don't know you. Like my body
I
is different. Like
feel you.
I
Bitch,
want to
I'm
love
tired.
you. Everybody said I was gonna love you. Now though, like it took some months for that to like kick in. So now like
Mm.
I love, I adore her. It's just everything. But I used to just be like, wow, like I just gotta take care of you forever. Like I
Mhm.
can't sleep. I look different, and it was just really hard to like accept all those ugly truths, you know? But
Mhm.
then like now that I'm out of it and realizing like it wasn't me, it was like the postpartum depression, that because your hormones are going crazy. Like you
Yeah.
really don't have control over that. And it's just it's like your body is a foreign object to you and trying to navigate this new place. It's like going to another country in another language and you're just trying to navigate it, and
Yeah.
everybody has all these expectations of you. Everybody told you all these things about it, and then you get there and it's not what you expected, or it's not how you thought it would be, but you're stuck
Mhm.
and you have to still figure it out. So, I mean, I got through it, thankfully. Like I said, my support system is really, really good, but I
That's
even
good.
had to help them and tell them how to support me and just understand it. And I studied I studied psychology in college. So I kind of understood when I was going through it, like, okay, it's something wrong. You know, I kind of need help in different ways. And I got therapy. That's when I really actually started therapy. And it really helped me because I've done a complete 180 and I'm in such a like happy and healthy space now. And I feel
Mhm.
like me and my daughter's bond is like, it's undeniable. It's untouchable. It's just undeniable. I love her so, so much. So,
I feel you, cause like I
oh,
think that
it's
like
amazing.
that's so amazing. Like hearing you like talk about it, because everything that you said is exactly like. Granted, I am very pro-choice, and I have made my actions in alignment with pro-choice. But I've never experienced giving birth to someone. But like hearing you say your truths feels phenomenal, and I wanted to give space to hear that told, because as like what I was saying when I'm bringing up the question, that media portrays it in a very in a very fucked up way. I don't even want to say in a skewed way, or even minimalize it to like a certain vocabulary or a certain term. It's just like very inaccurate, especially when it comes to Black women. And I feel so moved by what you share, because it makes me think about, like, what the fuck was like my OG going through when she gave birth to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's, I'm just like, what the fuck was happening? You know what I'm saying? Like, how can, like, and I want to know something. Well, I'm not gonna say what I want to know, but something that you said that really stood out to me was about like doing laundry for your friends, and like, like folding clothes for your pregnant friends. That reminds me of like, an episode in Insecure, when like, Tiffany was pregnant, and like and that's so visible. Like, it's so tangible. So it's like, you, like, folks who are listening, you have two resources right now, minds and whatever. We have two resources of hearing like how it can be accessible. And I feel like that's like what you were saying, and just sharing your experiences like really speak to that. Like, there's so many ways to help women. If there's any more ways that we can help you, like, please let us know. Let me know. First of all, beat your ass. No, I'm just playing.
No, I
No,
appreciate that. Going back to that Insecure episode. So that literally was in alignment of me giving birth. Like, as I'm
wow.
watching it, I had just given birth. So I feel like if it wasn't for that episode, I really don't think I would have understood what I was really going through. Like, I thought it was just like, oh, I'm in a rough situation because I'm a single mom and stuff like that. And
Right.
of course I'm sad. But also how dismissive that is, and how minimized it is to be a single mother and go through like birth alone and stuff like that. Like, that's kind of, it's so normalized. It's such a normalized trauma. And seeing it on an episode and seeing how, like, no, she was married and she still felt the same way I feel. So no, it's not because you're doing it alone. It's because this is what pregnancy can do to you. And I appreciated that episode because everybody makes it seem like marriage, you just have this happy, perfect life because you're
Right. And it's
married.
like, you can, like, it's like understanding that, like, the Black experience is not a monolithic experience, especially based off of what we see in the media. So it's like, not everything that is portrayed that is the most tangible to us is the experience that we can mostly rely on, right? Like, I was raised by a single mother, you know what I'm saying? Telling that to like to a form or a document, it isn't saying that my father's in jail. Like, no, my dad died when I was 6. My mother was a single parent, not by choice. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that experience, like, when you make an experience a monolith, it taints every other experience or every other story that can belong to like our grander experience. And so it's like when I hear you like talking about sharing real facts and truths, and I'm so happy that you felt comfortable to share with me about what you were going through postpartum, and like, just like your pregnancy and whole deal, like, means a lot to me. It hits a particular nerve for me that I'm not gonna cry about, but it hits a particular nerve for me.
It's okay. Thank you for allowing me to share that because so many people are going through it and it's swept under the rug. And they feel like I dealt with a lot of shame about it for a while. And I had to accept that this is not my choice. It's not my fault. This is just the way it is. And it's not okay. I do how
Yeah.
to get through it, but it's not okay. It's not normal. And working my way through it, I'm still navigating it. I'm still trying to figure out, how to explain this to my child. Like, you know what I mean? So it's a tough situation, but I learned that it's my truth and my story, so I shouldn't be ashamed of it. And I can help I would love to help other people like get through it. And because like I said, I did study psychology. I do like to talk to people and help people get through it because it's not easy at all. They
So
always say we so strong, but we forced to be. Like,
we're forced to be strong.
it's
No,
not a
that's a quote.
compliment. It's a fact.
That's a
Like,
quote. That's a
yeah.
quote. Come on, producers. Come on,
Okay.
Lolo. Come on, do it for us.
Yes.
Serve it for us. So I want to give us a shift,
Yes.
okay? Because what I really want to talk to you about, because I love you so much, Moji. Okay, so we going to business in multitudes, okay? We
Okay.
going to
Okay.
business and multitudes right now. For niggas who do not know, you are Moji, hair extraordinaire, business extraordinaire, philanthropist extraordinaire. What is your hair story? Not your history, not your herstory, but your hair story.
Hair story. I love that one. I'm gonna have to put that on my site somewhere. My hair story. It starts from way back when, back in the day.
Come on,
When I was like,
come
I
on.
literally like my first memories when I was like 2 years old, 3 years old. I'm doing hair. When I was 3 years old, my mom taught me how to. I asked her how to cornrow, and in theory, I just knew and understood how to do it. I was like, "Do you just braid?" No, I remember teaching myself to braid. I was 2 or 3. I was at my cousin's house, and I was like, "I know you. I knew how to twist, but I'm like, I know a braid is like 3 pieces. Like, I'm gonna sit here and figure it out." So I sat on my cousin's dresser with the Barbie doll, so I figured out how to braid. So I'm like, "Oh, I got it." I went and did my hair. Girl was looking a hot mess. My auntie was like, "Who you let play in your hair?" And I was sitting up here going around the house like, "Oh, I did my hair." Mind you, my hair was like this long, so like I tried to put my hair in two braids. That's crazy that I remember this to this day. And one, because I always wanted to braid them
I
style and
remember
braid them
very
back.
similar stories too.
Oh my goodness. My auntie was like, baby girl, you don't have enough hair for this style. Like, I know what you was trying to do and you did this yourself. So that was like my first thing. And then my mom taught me how to cornrow when I was 3. She said as soon as she taught me, I did all my dolls' hair. I cornrow all
Mhm.
their hair and like displayed it on the kitchen table, which is so funny because that's how I am now with my work. I'm always like, see, I did this. So,
Mm.
when I was 10, I want to say. I asked my auntie if I could do my little cousin hair, and she was like, "Okay, yeah, whatever, sure." And girl, we came back. I put beads on it. I knew exactly what style I was doing, and she was like,
So
"Oh,
like this
I
has
didn't."
been something that like you've been into for a while, like for a
Yes,
long
yes,
time, like for a
yes,
long time, like, and that's so
yes.
beautiful. Like I don't really like. I'm sure if I like sat down and thought about like what my hair story is, it would be like so impactful. But in reference to like the Jamila and the Jamila Woods interview that both of I was featured on for Giovanni,
Yes.
you taught
Love that
like I want
song.
to know like when you made your decision to be who you wanted to be, because in that video you talked a
Mm.
lot about like how like what you were proud of yourself for, and that's what I hung on to
Mm.
most personally. Do you feel like talking about that?
Yeah, so that takes me back. That was 2018, I think, when we did that, and let's see. So, where do I start? Because like I said, I went to college. I graduated. I did what everybody wanted me to do. I worked 9 to 5. I worked regular jobs, and I remember working at Bloomingdale's, and it was just supposed to be such a good job. I'm working downtown on Michigan and stuff like that. And the
Mm-hmm.
craziest thing is, I listened to "Say Shit" by Kanye West on repeat.
I love that.
Kanye West, right? Who worked at the Gap, and he said how basically how I'm gonna make it serving the rich people, how I'm gonna be rich. You don't work your way up in a place. You have to quit and create your own business. Now this man is opening up. He got his own Gap line. Like, is a billionaire, millionaire. Like, so I literally sat there and listened to that song on repeat and wrote my resignation letter. The crazy thing
Yes.
though is I was convinced I was gonna teach workouts. That's why I really quit.
Yeah, so he was in the works.
I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna be a dance teacher. I'm gonna teach these workout classes. Everybody want her to twerk." Girl, what that did was free me up to do hair. So then I
Mhm.
ended up having all this time to take clients and stuff. And then I was like, well, I guess I'll go to hair school. I found the school, and I had to figure out, like, what's the one thing. To me, it was the most secure because at the end of the day, I have clients literally still. That first person who hair I did, I still do to this day. I have clients that I've done their hair for over 20 years. So I'm like, I'm irreplaceable. Like, you can't just
Mhm.
replace me. This is the most
Right.
sustainable secure
And
a
that's
job, I mean, that I could have, you know?
and it's like making a decision that like, hey, y'all path is not working for me. I need to do what the
Yeah.
fuck I need to do for myself, right?
Yeah.
And like you're all like, and that path has led you to being like an entrepreneur. Like you're opening up your own fucking salon. Like
Yes.
I be looking on your
Yes.
fucking Instagram and I don't even get a fucking appointment because you so fucking booked and busy. Oh my god, you so fucking booked and busy. You know what I'm saying? But
Yes.
like you're opening up your own fucking salon. Like what the
Yes.
fuck? Like can you
Yes.
like give us the
Yes.
exclusives, give us a 401.
Yes. So
Like
I was in there
entrepreneurship has led you
today.
to greatness.
Literally, literally, like, and I didn't, it's crazy because I didn't pursue hair. People literally asked me to do their hair. And that's kind of how I became a hairstylist. Like, I didn't pursue it, and it just kept happening over the years more and more. And then when I started to really take it serious, I feel like that's when I really blossomed. And it got to the point where, like you said, I have so many clients. I
Right.
got a lot of followers on Instagram, so people keep trying to book with me, and I'm like, okay, it's only one me. You know, braids are time consuming. How can I do this? So
Yes, they are.
yeah, so I'm like working on. So I got my instructor certification, so I could teach because I really, really want a school. That's ultimately what I want is a hair school, so I could teach people and empower them to do hair because you could do hair anywhere, anywhere in life, anybody hair. You know, if you don't have no money and you want to make your friend feel good, you could go do their hair, you could wash their hair, you could oil their scalp. You know,
Right.
it's like a currency within itself, and I just wanted to take it to another level. I've worked in so many salons. Each from high school, I was working in salon, college, working in different salons. And I just took all that information and knowledge, and I'm like, okay, it's time for me to teach people and get them to where they're good enough to do it because I physically cannot do all these people here, and I want to.
Right. So like how can like what is some advice that you have for people that want to start their own business?
I would say if you want to start a business, think about something you did at 12, 13 that you love to do, that you would do for free. That's your
Right.
business and that's your brand. It could
Yeah.
be cleaning up, it could be organizing, it could
Yeah.
be writing poems,
Right.
writing
Come
right here.
on. Come on. Come on.
And it can
Tell
take
them.
you so far and start figuring out how you can make people need your services because
Yes.
and then go from there and like maybe you can do the first few things free and like
Yes.
advertise like because I hit up somebody and I was just like can I do your hair, a lot of people, can you shout me out and give me clients, and you really just gotta think creatively about how to monetize your gift and your
Right. It's
joy.
not what you know, it's who you know.
It
And it's not
really
what you know, it's
is.
what you can prove if you're a cinephile fan.
And closed mouths don't get fed, so all you
Well,
can
it's
do
not
is
gonna be
ask.
fair. You gotta speak up on yourself. You
Ask.
gotta promote yourself. You gotta
Yes,
say
yes.
like, and also like
Mm-hmm.
showing is like half the battle work of proving. Like anybody can show
Yeah.
anything, especially in the age of social media. You can show all you fucking want,
Mm-hmm.
but the proof
Yeah.
is in like in the pudding. Like social media is gonna
Mm-hmm.
die. Social media is going to fucking die. You know what I'm saying? I hate to say
Oh,
that that's the world that we live in, but like
yeah.
that's the
Yeah.
absolute truth. Social media is gonna die. You can't like
Yeah.
if someone really wants to invest in you, they can't rely on your social media numbers. If
Mm-hmm.
someone really wants to invest on you, they can't rely on your verification codes. They can't rely on your QVC
No,
codes or
they
whatever the fuck
cannot.
it's called. Someone can't rely on that shit. They have to rely
It's
on your
word of mouth.
name.
Word of
It's word
mouth.
of mouth. It's
That'll
about
take
your
you
name.
everywhere.
It's
Mm-hmm.
about your name.
Yeah.
What does your name carry? What does your name hold weight to? What does your name
Okay.
value to? That's what it's
Yes.
really about. Hoodwife to hoodwife. Honestly, like for real, for real.
Yes.
I don't really like
How
to
do you
do
want
it.
to impact this world? Because if you was to go today, what did you leave this world with? And that was my thing is like, what is something that I could give people that other people cannot give? So like,
Literally.
and I had to prove myself and show myself before I expected. You can't expect anything. You have to prove yourself and you have to show yourself before you start getting paid. And put the same
Period. And the
energy you
fact
put into another. working at Bloomingdale's, that same energy, put that into your own business. Take notes on how
Yes.
they ran their business and take it and put it in your business. Because
Yes.
if you've ever worked a job, that's your blueprint right there to literally do any business.
Yes. And that's
Any
a fault,
business.
and that's a fault in like people who like rely their business on the social media like
Hmm.
standpoint. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, social media is intended to be a tool,
A
a
tool.
tool, a
That
tool.
tool. Yes.
Like you can't use no tool unless you got a foundation. And like that's just
Hmm.
period and facts and on point. Like what are you using this tool for if you have no purpose, no
Yeah.
stature,
Or
no
it's not gonna
foundation?
grow. It's not gonna go
You ain't
anywhere.
growing shit.
Mm-mm.
You growing a
No.
branch, a
Yes, you have
twig
to make
branch
connections. You have to talk to
on like,
people. Yes.
come on,
Yes.
Moji,
You have to
tell me,
also value people and you have to support others. Because if you're
tell
not supporting other people, why would somebody support you?
me,
You know what
period.
I mean? You get what you put out. Like,
Period. If your name rings a bad reputation, fix your name.
yeah.
Fix it.
Yes.
Like fix the person behind the name.
Yeah, definitely. And
Because
I,
you are what
yeah.
you introduce to people.
Hmm.
You are what you introduce to people.
Yes, definitely. Definitely. I feel like, yeah. I don't even know. Like,
I'm sorry, girl.
I feel
I just
like
went
your
on because
talent
you
is
was
only,
inspiring me, bitch.
huh? Your talent could
I'm
take you
sorry.
so far, right? But
No,
it's
I'm
your business mindset and just that's gonna make you either sustain consistency. You gotta be consistent.
saying.
Consistency is key. You can't start doing something and then just quit, like, because people are looking for that. People are looking like when I dance every day, like it's so crazy because I stopped dancing because I was so sick in my pregnancy. But like people still message me like, "Why are you gonna be back dancing? I miss you dancing." Just like the joy that you pass along, like and that's another reason why people come get their hair. Because, like I said, your talent is one thing, but people see my energy with my dancing and my joy and stuff. And, like, I feel like sometimes people just want to be around that positive energy. And,
Period. And
you know
that's
what I
like
mean?
I wanted like and I really want to talk to you about your dancing because like my thing is like not only are you like Moji hair extraordinaire,
I
but you
love
are like a phenomenal bomb ass dancer. Got your degree in dancing. You feel me? Yes, come on, production. Shout out to production. You know what I'm saying? Like you and like that's like also to reference to the Giovanni video by Jamila Woods. You
Oh,
was getting it,
yeah.
girl. You was braiding hair. You was swirling for the girls. You was swirling for the girls, right? But you were
That was
also a
so
dancer.
fun.
How
Yeah,
do
I
you
really
like?
did.
Come on, show us. Show us. Come on, give us a show. Give us a
Oh my
show.
goodness.
Come on, give us a
Yes.
show,
A
Moji.
real,
Maybe
okay.
come on.
And this
How
is
do you
post pregnancy. I thought I was not gonna be able to dance and move again. I thought I
really? Wait,
really,
hold on.
I
Post
really
pregnancy? Come on,
did.
man.
Yes.
Bitch,
Oh, I love
body,
watching my video.
body. Sorry, man.
Yes, this was a
Life.
couple weeks
Hold
ago.
on. Shake, twirl, girl,
Yes,
give it,
yes.
feel it.
Oh, not that I get excited
Oh,
watching my
cha,
own
cha,
video.
cha. Yes, we
I
love to
think
see
that's another thing.
it.
You have to be excited about what you do because how other people gonna be
Period.
excited if you not? Like,
Period.
I love
Come
it.
on. Come on, Mo. Come on, Mo.
Yes.
Beat that squad.
Oh,
Get it,
that's
get
my
it, get
favorite
it. Cha,
part. Oh,
cha,
that's
cha. Yee,
this
we
is my
love to see it,
part.
girl. I think that shit is so impressive.
It's crazy.
I think that shit is so impressive.
That was so
I think
fun.
that shit is so high, G. I swear to God. I swear to God. We
Now I
love to
know
see
for
it.
sure
We
we
love
do
to
this
see it. But
season.
like, I want to know, like, how do you keep your multitudes balanced? Like, because you are a dancer, you got your degree in dancing, bitch. You got your degree
Do.
in dancing, bitch. You got your degree
I
in dancing, bitch. Make
do.
yourself
I
fat. Make yourself
do.
fat. So, no. Like, how are you,
Oh my
like,
goodness, exactly.
in, like, conjunction with motherhood? Well, not even in conjunction. Whatever. right? But like, how do you keep the balance? Like, how are you constantly
Mm.
feeding your talent and also like feeding your business? Or your business sounds too harsh, but like, how do you feed both sides of
Yeah,
you?
it's hard to. Um, huh. It's been difficult because definitely my business has been taking precedence. That's why I'm so happy. I love what I do because it's technically a business, but I actually love it. So um, it's hard to not do it honestly because I love to do hair. I love hair. I love watching hair videos. I love dancing, and I actually have been lacking on the dancing lately, especially like. So this is where COVID really plays a part because now everybody's in the house and I can't turn up the music and be loud and just dance. So that kind of sucks because COVID kind of took that away from me because everybody's working
Right.
from home and I like have to be quiet because of their Zoom calls and Zoom meetings. So I really kind of been struggling with trying to figure out how to dance. So I found this one place and I try to do a dance class at least once a week or at least like every 2 weeks. You know, like if I skip a week or something, I have to go like at least once a month or so. And that's kind of how I've been keeping it. And then like with my daughter, she loves to dance and stuff like that too. So I like to just
Hmm.
turn on music and we dance together and stuff like that. And it's funny because she loves watching my dance videos. Like on my Instagram and my highlights, I have all my dance videos from like over the years. And she really loves, she gets so excited watching me. So I think seeing her reaction kind of gasses me up to like keep it going and make sure I'm sneaking in, even if it's just 5 minutes a day. Like it's so therapeutic to just dance, and especially even after doing hair all day, if I just want to like loosen up, I just dance it out and just
Hmm.
it's like breathing to me, you know?
I feel you because like even like as like a poet, like I feel like so many people like I don't even want to say so many people, but like I'm so forwardly projected as like a poet,
Hmm.
and like it doesn't make room for my other multi hyphens, like all the hyphens
Yeah.
like I encapsulate, and
Like what?
so
What do you do?
like I'm a rap exactly like I'm a rapper, I'm a singer,
Oh,
I'm a dancer,
nice.
you know, I,
Yeah. Oh,
you
not that
know.
we gotta dance together. Okay.
No,
Okay.
come on, G. Hold on, hold on,
Okay.
hold
So you know
on,
you
hold
asked me
on.
what I need. I need a
Come
dance session. I
on,
need to link and just let's
come
just
on.
dance
Oh
it
my god,
out. Please. I need
please.
with the donuts and the one. Yes, that's okay. We gotta
No,
set this up.
no, you're getting your donuts
Okay.
tonight. You're getting your
Uh,
donuts tonight. But I would love like a dance session with you. Like
yes,
that's what
yes.
really like fills me.
Let's
Like
do
when I was in
it.
elementary school, like I studied like well, we were trained to study jazz, ballet, and contemporary. But like, I feel like hip hop is like a national, like a natural fluid
Definitely,
thing.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like, I feel like now Chicago in the artistry has a way of consuming you, has a
Yeah.
way of crunching you to to
Mm.
to be a one thing. And I
Oh
encourage Black
yeah,
people to
yeah.
like erase our hyphens and erase
Yes,
like,
please, yes.
other people. And like you
Hyphens,
are,
slashes, dashes, just yes. Because we are all multifaceted. That's what makes us us. Like you have so many sides of you, and you have to feed every part of you to really be like a whole person. So it's
period.
important not to ignore those parts of you,
Period. Okay,
and it's good to
Moji,
share it. Yes, Iman.
I want to play like a quick game with you. And
Oh,
then we go.
okay.
You want to play a quick game? Okay.
Okay.
Time for some frisky fun. It's called head or hair. If you're
Here we
for
go.
something, you say head. If you're against it, you say head. Or you say hair. Excuse
Here.
me.
Okay.
Okay? Does that
Okay.
make sense?
Okay.
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 Okay. Just for quick fun. Right? Okay. So A new boo wants to touch your slipping wig while y'all doing it. Head or hair? Are you for it or against it? Head or hair?
Yeah. Cause I know
You're
my
for it?
cornrows underneath gonna be fire. What? Cause my cornrows still today. Okay. Okay. It's never a
No.
lacking moment. Ain't no lacking. What? With or without it.
That's actually really funny. I didn't think you was going to say that. That's
Yeah.
actually really funny. Okay. Okay. Another one. Okay. Okay. One of your braids comes out during sex and your partner wants you to choke you with it. Head or hair?
It, this is, I would see. Don't judge me, y'all. No judgment.
Hell
That just
yeah.
sound.
No, it's
That
my
sounds
answer
funny to me. No,
too.
that sound real fun. Okay, with the braid. Let me try that. Let me make some braids and sell them. Okay,
Come
cause we could
on.
set.
See, that's
Wait,
actually
cause you know
funny
I
as
got braids.
hell.
Wait,
I didn't expect you to
what? Let
say
me
that.
see. That might be. That might be a thing. I might need to sell. Would y'all buy it? I got braids for sale. Okay. You might not be able to get your hair done, but you could buy some braids.
Oh my goodness. Girl, I'm drooling.
Okay.
That shit is funny as fuck. Oh my god. I gotta do another one. I gotta do one more. I'm sorry. That shit is funny as hell.
That's crazy.
Okay. I'm gonna give one more good one. That shit is hilarious. Okay. Someone goes down on you and you notice they have dandruff. Head or hair?
Ooh, as a hairstylist. Mm, the hair. Let's go to the shampoo bowl real quick. It's natural, it's normal, and that's fine. But you need to clean
So
it
we
up.
gonna
That's
say
my
hair.
job.
We gonna say
Let me take
hair.
care of you before you take care of me.
That's
Let's get
funny
it
as
together.
shit. Oh my god.
Here
That's
for
funny
that.
as fuck. I wish. Oh my god. I wish we had more time for that. That shit is funny as hell. I should have did more of those header hairs. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That shit is hilarious. Okay, Emoji. Real quick, why don't you tell us what is a hood wife to you?
A hood wife. A go getter. Somebody that can handle home and they bag. You know what I mean? And just don't lack in either department because you just make it happen and you make it happen for other people. You making sure everybody else good. Like, yeah. That's what I think. Your kids good and you training your kids to be good, teaching them how to get as well. That's what
Hmm,
I think.
beautiful. Where can we find you at? What you got going on? Like, how can we support you? Support you as a hood wife, support you as a love wife, support you as Moji, support you as Go to the Mo. How can we support you in any way? Anyway.
Ooh, okay. Please follow my Instagram page, my Twitter. There, I'll go to the Mo. I just made a salon page. Just keep it natural shy on Instagram. There's gonna be a lot of fun things coming on there. I also sell bonnets, scarves, do-rags on my Shopify.gotothemo.com. Or is it go to the mo.myshopper? The link is in my Instagram bio. I should know these things. The link is in my Instagram bio on my link tree. I got a GoFundMe on there for the salon too if you want to help me out. Um, but yeah, shop to me. I'm sorry I can't take appointments right now, but it's coming soon. I'm trying to
Yeah.
I want to give y'all the best experience. So
Yes.
soon y'all be able to come to the shop and have just like such a wonderful experience.
Girl, I'm waiting for my appointment.
I
I'm
got
on it.
you.
I'm on it, sister
Yes,
girl.
I
I'm
got
on it.
you.
The instant you gotta open it,
Absolutely.
I'm on it. I
I
want to
got
thank you
you.
so much for being here with me, for being a real hood wife of Chicago. You are
Thank you.
loved,
Thank
you are
you.
appreciated, and you are so greatly adorned. Just thank you. Thank you for being on point, sister. Thank you for like being here with me and for giving me the chance and opportunity to share a platform with you. I love you. I love you, and we love you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much to all of my Real Hoodwives Chicago. And you all have tuned in for another episode of the Real Hoodwives Chicago, a real show with hot sauce stories. Thank you so much to my team, Chicago for Real. And thank you to Chicago for holding real bitches down, period, like that. Like that. And I'm going to say it again. You all have tuned in for another episode of the Real Hoodwives Chicago, a real show with hot sauce stories.
It's Iman Loren like Polo, the coldest living chica, the rep the go flow, that goals got brains, to match the quote, the mother of the hood wives, off this no fold, just talking love to my niggas, stay up and fold, just bust the hands in the mouths like God is grown, when see the time is close, open wares are dormant, forget the doubt, love the women in here, cause they gave us clout, freedom over power, so tell me what your thought juice is, cause I bring the bottles and the truth is I'ma lay it out for all the fools here. I make it clear, 100 proof pit. Ayy, Princess E money, time to cash out. No commando for the shortest, hard clips out. Do a little dance, shake a little ass. I'm just trying to ask, what's your thought juice? Dun dun dun.
Alrighty. First sound check test of the new voice recorder.
The new cell phone. Good afternoon, Chicago.
Good afternoon, Chicago. All right.